like sometimes people say there were no timelines in the speech. The president does not set the timelines.
Now, you recently criticized Gauteng Premier Panyaza Lesufi for being insensitive during the water crisis, stating that leaders must not speak just from your vantage point. Now, do you feel that President Ramaphosa's address adequately reflected the anger and fear that you say ordinary South Africans are feeling about the crime and water outages?
I think it struck the right note as a speech, and the level of and I'd asked that when he speaks, he needs to come across as like almost as a first representative of the people of South Africa, and I think he, in terms of delivery, the level of anger that he displayed on the day, and just the ability to connect with the audience in the room, but also South Africans. I think he did well there. But obviously, with this, we need to be able to say, because at times, and then like sometimes people say there were no timelines in the speech. The president does not set the timelines. We are going to get the budget. The budget then informs the annual plans. The annual plans are the ones that gives the timelines. But we also need to say, what are the things that we can do now? The bigger thing is around the culture, the leadership within our security, law enforcement agencies. That's critical. The leadership at SAPS, the leadership at the NPA, the leadership within the judiciary. Because one of the things that you are starting to see, and the president did not reflect on it, but we are facing a situation wherein the senior leadership of the critical security cluster, they are aging, and there's no new cohort that's coming in. And if there's one thing that one expect, maybe when the president responds on Thursday, is to start talking about the leadership development of state institutions. Because now, unfortunately, we have a situation where there's this demonizing of the state, that people who work for the state are those that fail to make it in the private sector. And it should not be. We want to be able to build the capacity and the attractiveness of the state to be the employer of the first choice rather than the employer of the last resort.